Hi, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful, avid viewers. How are you all going today in your neck of the woods? I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, arvo, week, weekend, wherever you are in the scheme of flow of things in your hood. Here in Oz, it is a very lazy Sunday afternoon. We're getting close to tea time now. It's about 4 o'clock from memory. But it's back to school tomorrow after the school holiday break of over 2 weeks. And my God, I cannot wait. But before we get into that happiness tomorrow, and hopefully I can bang out some really good readings, amount of readings of content, that'd be great. We're going to try and get a sign done now. So the next sign in line, predicted by the astrological oracle cards, is none other than the beautiful Sagittarius, my centaur cousins, my Saggy sisters, and so on. We are about to do your reading for the month of May 2023. This, of course, like always, will attain messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury of the placement of Sagittarius. So if you have Saggy in any of those, then woo-woo. You're in the right place and you're ready to go. If not, check your other placements. If this one doesn't resonate today, remember this is a general reading. Take what does resonate, but leave what doesn't. You don't want to take on any additional baggage, bullshit, or blasphemy. It's not necessary. I feel like there is massive change in the end for Sagittarius. And you're very much positioning yourself like on the top of the hill where the breeze is blowing through and you can feel it. It's content. It's feeling like we may not have got everything the way we wanted or got everything we wanted in general, but we're here. We fought hard, we fought long, we fought valiantly. And by God, golly, we're still here. I love it. Let's look at the Sagittarius's month of May 2023. Be so kind to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel, guys. This May 6th, is my anniversary. 3 years here at YouTube. Redsky's Righteous Readings is going into a 3rd year. On May the 6th, we celebrate my anniversary of the channel. 3 years, guys. Honestly, I've been doing this game a long time now, it feels like. I'm so proud of how far I've come. You know, I've had massive dreams of being monetized, especially in the last 12 months, and I've fought so valiantly and hard for it. It's just such a goal that seems to be so unattainable. So I'd applaud all of you now, if you could be so kind, hit that subscribe button. I cannot get monetized unless I have 1,000 subscribers. And 3 years, and I'm just ticked over to 125, which I'm really proud about because it's been at 124 for a while. It's taken me 3 years to do that. Anyone might say, what the hell, why are you still here? Because I love it. Even if there's one person watching me and subscribed, I would still be here doing what I do. I did it long before YouTube and I'll do it long after YouTube. It's just who I am. It's who I've always been. I don't want to change it. Why would I? But we are going to look at Sagittarius's month of May. That 3 of Swords reverse. Just wanted to show its face with the Empress underneath it. Even beauty comes at the cost of heartbreak and war. And people often don't think about that with the Venus. She may be about love and beauty, yes, indeed. But she's also the goddess of war. Not everything is good in that, you know, love and beauty stakes. It comes at a cost, a massive cost. People tend to forget about that. But let's look at the Sagittarius placements for the month of May 2023. We're doing Celtic Cross of Standard placements, please, Spirit. What messages do we have for the month of May? Sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mercury. Month of May, Celtic Cross Standard placements, please. Sagittarius. May of 2023. It's coming into this month. Sagittarius. Very hesitant to want to show yourselves, aren't you? You really want to play slippy fishy for a few goes there. And Redsky wondering whether you're ever going to, you know, rear up for the occasion. There is much worry here. It's almost like in the air. Anxiety is so thick, I'm struggling to take a deep breath, like a meaningful breath. It's like, Knight, Queen, Page, King, Page. There's only one major arcana, Aries, and it's the root of the reading. It is inverted. But that's the only one for Sagittarius' May so far. So what does this say to me, Sagittarius? It says, well, we're not going through major epic events here. Doesn't mean that you're still not going through some shit. That's not what I'm saying. But this isn't going to be the it or be all, the life-threatening, planetary, destroying black hole that, you know, we thought it might be. Your words might be getting a bit lost in the source or in communication or the redirection of what you're trying to get from here to into the other person's head. Mercury's retro to begin with. This month, I'm seeing that might be playing a bit of part on your tact or your articulation or just your language in general. Things aren't being received right or well, and it's really... But we've got a cup here, a cup here, a cup here. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups reverse. Cup, 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 cup. I don't know, there's something about these cups. Everyone wants to give you a cup. I feel like you don't want a fucking cup, though. Sorry. I feel like you don't want a cup. What you want is much deeper than that. You don't want a cup as a gift, something you can put on your mantle. You want the real thing. You don't want the cup, you want the person carrying the cup. I don't feel this person's ready, either of these people. And that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. I'm seeing these two individuals that you might be dealing with are of different age groups too. One much younger, one much older, or one more. I feel like you're older than both of them regardless. Possibly. There's nothing wrong with that. No tea, no shade here. Because the Queen of Pentacles is in between all this. She's the mother, the nurturer. Let me not get too far off track with this. We'll go through it and we'll explain. So let's do that now. The underlying energy, firstly, for the month of May for Sagittarius placements is that Nine of Wands reverse. Lots of battles. But we're dealing with people here that are very contradictory. They don't say as they do, as they say. They hold people to examples that they cannot even hold themselves. So trying to get one over on these individuals is very difficult because depending on what side of the sun they're standing is the degree by which the argument you will get. But either side, they have an argument for it. And I'm seeing that you're left in a bit of a state of fuzz of, no matter how I tackle this, I just can't make it clear to you. I can't seem to get you to see what the, you know? And you're like, what? Shit. But you kind of got your hands tied at the same time. But it is getting a round of a tedious current energy coming into May, coming to the reading, the here and now Saggy. Said that Knight of Cups. This is the one, the messenger that's bringing this invitation, this offering, this cup. It's to give this to you. And I feel like on the table there is lots of invitation. There is lots to want to partake in. Well, a lot on offering to partake in, I should say. And some things you do, you want to take. But you worry so damn much, and that's what the next card's about. Your challenge, obstacle, issue you will need to face for the month of May, Sag. The Eight of Swords. Oof. So much conflict here, so much crisis, in a state of imprisonment in the mind. The mind is not your friend right now. Your mind is really in a state of conflicted worry, of conflicted information. It's telling you fight or flight, instinct, time to run. We are in danger, imminent danger. But I don't feel you really are. You are mentally really paranoid. I want to say, I'm going to be honest with you. You're mentally paranoid right now. Crowning the reading at the forefront of it all, at the subconscious level of your mind's eye, Saggy, is that Two of Wands. Because you're looking at everything so damn hard, going over it with a fine-tooth comb, with a magnifying glass at 1,000 bips. You're looking at what you got and what you wanted, the reality of it and the ideal of it, which you hold in your hand. The plans of what you wanted to bring into fruition and the manifestation that is living and breathing that you're standing upon and in right this minute. And being honest with self here. Was this really what I desired? Was this really what I wanted to manufacture and live and bring into fruition and bring into bloom of life? Or have I made some error here? The root of the reading, the foundation, what it's all growing up from, Aries Major Arcana here, Sag, it is the Emperor, it is inverted. Feeling very weak-willed here. Not able to command your own shit, let alone the voices of the masses. Feeling a bit neutered, like you've lost your masculinity, your masculine energy, whether you're female or male, that we all have both energy in us. And I guess you could call it wearing the pants, even though I'm not a big fan of that sort of talk, but it does. It goes across languages, you know what I mean? People understand that. But this is taking on that role, that leadership masculine role of being the provider, being the hunter, being the authoritative say of the household, the group, commanding many. But when it's inverted, it's not doing any of that. It's being too weak-willed, too lacking in courage, lacking in knowledge, lacking in will, want, care, bravado. Past energy leaving you now, Sage, but still prevalent. The Queen of Pentacles. The beautiful mother doting on her pentacle, making it grow, putting in all the effort, nurturing it, gifting it everything it needs to grow and be plentiful. And that's what the past energy was for you, Sag. All about meticulously working on the home, material, the money, helping it grow. Little nest egg that could, the little egg that would. Moving forward from that, Sag, we have the Page of Cups. Another offering here, much more adolescent or younger or immature, but this is more of giving an offering of skill, of wanting to put in the effort to learn or to advance in emotional investment and to understand what that truly means. to gift of oneself wholly, and to really be attuned to another's energy and to work with that, to enmesh. You're also hoping very much for calmer times, for things to be the smooth river, not a tide or a current, just for it to be a stream. Advice from Spirit for Saggy for the month of May, we have the King of Swords. Sometimes you've got to say it like it is, raw, righteous, real. And yes, people may want to cut off your tongue with a silver spoon. But sometimes it's got to be said. Whether this is you copying it or you need to stand up and say it. Use tact still. When he's reversed, he's lacking in tact, is more cruel, more narcissistic, more malicious, not so articulate. Try to keep it above level. Outside's view of you, Sag, they see the Four of Cups reverse. There's someone that's got options but is very wary of picking an option. You know you've got to make a move, but you are still sitting on hands. It's not the fact you don't want to pick something, you just don't want to it up. It's not the fact that you're in a mess state of I can't be bothered. It's in the fact that you are very much looking at it from an emotional standpoint and realizing if you mess this up, there may not be another cup to save you. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius is May. We have another page. It is the Page of Pentacles now. Really putting the skill and time into investing, into growing your skill and ability in what you do for money, education, getting that real skill-based down pat, or getting extra dimensions of that in what you do for a crust, career, or just a desired outcome. Something that you fighty and fancy. You want to get better at. The outcome so far before clarification for Sagittarius, May 2023, is the Ace of Swords reverse. Lacking in force and triumph here because truth is not prevailing. It's falling way short of a truthful, fresh, forceful, triumphant beginning. It's not making any grace here. I know it's unfortunate, but we haven't clarified yet, so let's not get too sticked in the mud about it. Go get yourself that bag of marshmallows or chocolate or whatever that you've been telling yourself you don't need. And then we'll clarify and reiterate the messages again. See exactly what's what. Okay, here we go. Okay, Saggy, let's go through and clarify these placements of the Standard Celtic Cross for Sagittarius' May monthly. Let's clarify this reading, please. Clarification for the Sagittarius placements. Alright, Saggy, you ready to go? Let's clarify and find out what's what. So the current energy for Sagittarius is May. Coming into the reading, we had that Knight of Cups. Spirits and guides, can you please clarify the current energy for Saggy? The Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Time will come, I'm hearing. Your time will come. Page of Pentacles reverse. The challenge for Sagittarius is May. We have that Eight of Swords. Please clarify the energy of the challenge. The Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here, please? Clarify the Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups reverse. Crowning the reading for Sagittarius, we have the Two of Wands. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, please, spirits and guides. Why is the Two of Wands here? Clarifying the Two of Wands. Star reverse, Aquarius is major arcana. Root of the reading, we have the Emperor reverse. Please clarify the energy of the Emperor reverse. Why is the Emperor reverse here, please? Five of Cups reverse. Past energy for Sag, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Death card, Scorpio's Major Arcana reversed. Moving forward from that, we have the Page of Cups. Let's clarify the Page of Cups, please. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Spirit's advice for the month of May for Sag. We have the King of Swords reverse. Please clarify the energy of the King of Swords reverse. Spirit's advice. Why is the King of Swords reverse here, please? Ace of Pentacles. Clarify further the King of Swords reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Outside for your Sag, they see the Four of Cups reverse. Let's clarify this Four of Cups reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius May. We have the Page of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? Temperance. You, in your hopes and fears, clarifying that Page of Pentacles. And finally, Sag, the last placement to clarify now is the outcome. The Ace of Swords reverse. Let's clarify Sagittarius's outcome for May. The Ace of Swords reverse. Why is that Ace of Swords reverse here, please? Clarify the Ace of Swords reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify further. Ace of Swords reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Two of Cups reverse. With the Nine of Wands reverse. The unionship, relationship, commitment, business that we were very much entangled with, united with, it's no longer working. There's too many contradiction areas. There's too many battles, obstacles, issues here. There's just too much, too much. Just too much. Too much pain and suffering, it's not enough pleasure. And I'm putting on it, I don't know. Alright, Sag, let's go back through it. Current energy coming to the reading, we had that Knight of Cups. This was then clarified by the Page of Pentacles reverse. There's very much an invitation and offering here. Someone coming in, really offering themselves up. But they're lacking in the skill to really advance this invitation offering any more than what it is. It's putting up a great facade to get your foot in the door, only then to realise that you don't have a clue what the hell you do after that step. It's lacking in the skill to back up this offering, this invitation, this persona. The challenge for Sagittarius, we had that Eight of Swords, and this was then clarified by the Ace of Cups reverse. Feeling very much imprisoned in your own mind, really feeling like there's crisis, conflict. It's all to do with a love connection or relationship that isn't going very well to start with. You have serious reservations about an individual or a connection here, and it is bleeding through this reading like an underlying current. Next position is the crowning of the reading, the subconscious level, the forefront of it all. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Star reverse. Sorry, Aquarius' Major Arcana here. In the subconscious, you are very much looking at what you got and what you wanted, the idea of it and the reality of it. And really asking yourself, is the envision the reality by which you live and see? Coming to look at this, you are starting to realise that there is much lacking. A lot of your wishes have not been fulfilled, and a lot of the faith that you held into the stars may be not only depleting, but you feel like you're not being heard by the universe, that you aren't connected as much as maybe what you should be to the cosmos. It's a sense of feeling lost in a galaxy. You just can't find your northern star right now, my loves. But you will. The root of the reading, the foundation by which everything's growing from. The Emperor reverse, Aries Major, with the Five of Cups reverse. like I said before, guys, like, this is lacking in the will, the authority to really man the ship. We're barely able to man ourselves. And we are dealing with some real loss, real grief here, internal, real struggles on a level by which others can't see, but by God, it's real and it's happening within you. Trying to put a positive spin on that glass half full mentality, trying to like just brush it off like it's nothing, but by golly, it is something, and it's really swallowing you up whole internally. It's really conflicting you on the inside. There's a lot of fives here. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Death card reversed. Scorpio's major now. Very much doting on the home, your monetary and your materialism, being very nurturing, really managing this like a mother hen. But no matter how much you tried and how much you helped this grow, it was lacking in transformation. It couldn't rebirth itself. It very much stayed on the same course, repeating the same cycles. Moving forward from that, the Page of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Again, an offering, but putting more skill behind it here, really trying to understand the emotional investment of a relationship or skills needed for connection in general in life. The Queen of Swords saying that there will be some lessons learned from this and some heartbreak. Through that, we will develop the crust that is needed to not only protect ourselves, but to then allow the right one to come through. You may be coming off as a woman scorned or an individual that's a bit cold-hearted though. Losing some of that youthful exterior and positivity. Spirit's advice, the King of Swords reversed with the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Spirit's advice is much and many. Say it like it is, but don't be malicious, or you're dealing with someone that's rather malicious, quite cruel, really uses their words as blood weapons. The Ace of Pentacles is saying there's some sort of beginning or prosperity that will come from this individual, though, even though you may not see it at the time. But there is some sort of fresh seed or bank to be had here, or a fresh new beginning. The Page of Wands, I'm seeing that this is something that's desired by you, something that you've wanted for a while, something that will really encapsulate your desire and your zest for life again, which I think is what you've been lacking or missing for quite some time, that creative juice to come through and really inspire just breathing. You know, just loving it. Outsized view of you, Sag, the Four of Cups reverse with the Five of Swords reverse. Having a lot of options on the table, but being too scared to pick anything because you don't want it up. The Five of Swords reverse, you are going to battle mentally with yourself more so than even anyone else, but you are losing. You're being defeated. You're defeating yourself at your own mental thoughts. And when others come in, they're just easily bowling you over. You're mentally really taxed. Your internal systems are very taxed in May. And I'm seeing that you're dealing with some hard stuff here, especially around relationships, connections, and things of that nature. It's not smooth sailing, May, unfortunately, Sag. Hopes and fears, another page. These pages. The Page of Pentacles with Temperance, you, my darling. Sagittarius is major arcana, and this deck depicts it beautifully. Saggy, your hopes and fears, you know, we want to put our skill into what we can invest in, to what we can grow ourselves through money, material, security. And we want to do this in a balanced setting. We don't want to just go full fury. We want it in moderation. We want to be able to manage this fusion and constantly manage it and not fall off the rails or lose our balance or get impatient or things to up. We want key, consistent, constant, balanced outcomes. Not choppy waves of God knows what. But the outcome is set, and this is what it, so mote it be. My beautiful Sagittariuses, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Mad shout out to Melissa too. The outcome, Ace of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Lacking in the force here or triumph to push forward. The sword of truth is really dangling upside down. It's not forceful, it's not truthful, it's not thrusting in any direction. It's being left on the shelf to get dust. But when we leave our mental facilities up on the shelf, we look at other aspects of ourself and our life. Like our monetary with the Pentacle, the Ten of Pentacles. You have much riches here. Real ancestral roots. Real inheritance or growth here. And you're sitting really flush and pretty. You don't really need to want for anything right now. You have all that security and all that fundamentalness of security and monetary wealth and materialism that you really do need. With the Queen of Wands, it's time to reinvigorate yourself. Be that desirable, creative, free-flowing, spirited individual that we all know you Sagittariuses to be, and as we all love you to be. Be funky, be free, be fresh, be fluent, and be unplanned. Do your creative due diligence. Be your desired, dramatistic outcome. Don't worry about the mental facilities and what's going on up in your head. Worry about what's going on with your heart. Where does your desire lie? Where does the creative juice, like that, when you go into a cake and you get that gooey center, you know what I mean? You know, when you get the gooey center, what is your gooey center in life? What makes you go, ooh, I could go a second serving of that naughty treat? What is that for you, Sagittarius? Is it taking your dog for the walk? Is it going to the gym? Is it drinking 10 litres of water a day? Is it playing with your children at the local park? Is it going through your photo album and looking at times long since past and people that you shared life with that may no longer be here? Whatever it is for you, it's time to reintroduce and re-enmesh into life what your desired creative flow of fresh and funky Sagittarius energy is, and bring that into the forefront of the outcome for May 2023. Be real, be you. Be completely unscripted and dramatic as a drama queen can be, or a Queen of Wands. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me on another round of Righteous Readings with me, Redsky. Raw Righteous Real. May 6th, I celebrate 3 years here on YouTube. And I couldn't have got this far without each and every single one of you. So thank you, Sagittarius placements, from the bottom of my heart, for all the views, comments, likes, shares, and most importantly, just for your time and patience viewing my content. I am so thankful and humbly grateful to be of any service that I have been. And I thank you wholeheartedly for your time and service to me too. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you on the next round. Till then, me Redsky, lighting off to all. Blessed be.